Hi, my name is Trinity. Welcome to my channel. Before we dive into the video, just a few things to get out of the way. All the decks I used will be listed down in the description below. Black Lives Matter and Stop Asian Hate donations are listed down below as well. If you think there's anything else I should list donations for, you can go ahead and let me know that in the comments and I will add that. I kind of just add it as I'm aware of things, so yeah. If you want to see more of me, I have my Instagram and my TikTok linked down below, and I think that's pretty much it. This video is going to be a general reading for the earth signs, so we're going to be starting out with Taurus since it is your month, going to Virgo and then Capricorn. I feel so bad putting Capricorn at the end because you guys are like my favorite earth sign, but oh well, Cap's at the end. So yeah, let's start off with Taurus and we'll see what the month of May will hold for you. Okie dokie. All right, let's see. Where is Taurus right now? Okay. Oh, this one. Okay, so for where you're at right now, you got the Five of Cups, which is all about looking on the negative side of things, kind of just like floating around in this purgatory of what didn't work out or what didn't happen for you, and not really looking at the things that you still have. Yeah, what does Taurus need to know? Okay. So what you need to know, you got the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is all about juggling things. It's juggling your needs and somebody else's, work and play, you know, various different things depending on what's going on with you. But it's juggling something and balancing out things with your energy in your life. Okay, what is the most likely outcome for Taurus? Okay, most likely outcome, this one. Okay, so your most likely outcome, you got the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is all about being closer to the finish line than you think. It's being near the end of the woods, so to speak, if you were lost in a forest. Okay. Weird analogy, but go off, Trin. Let's get some clarifications on that. Okay, so can we get two clarifiers for the Five of Cups, please? Two clarifiers for the Five of Cups. Oh. Okay. So first off, you got the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is all about new beginnings and passion and desire. Could be a new beginning creatively as well. Okay, let's get that second clarifier. Okay, for the second clarification, you got the Three of Wands, which is all about moving forward along a path after deciding what you want to do. It's like taking the initiative and the first steps towards the creation of a project or something you're working on. Okay, can we get 2 clarifiers for the Two of Pentacles? Okay. Are both of them in here? Oh. Alrighty. So your first clarifier for the Two of Pentacles, you got the Emperor. So the Emperor is somebody who is very practical, very in charge, strategic, logical, but also like very creative and very much so, you know, the like masculinity is like, testosterone is the force of going and getting and making and having. That's what like divine masculine type energy is. I don't know if this is helping you understand anything that I'm saying, just the continuous hand motions. But yeah, it could be somebody who is in your life that represents this. It could be you are taking on this role of being the Emperor in your life, because the next clarifier you have is the Ten of Wands, which is all about feeling burdened and overwhelmed. So I feel like you could be putting a little bit too much stress on yourself with whatever this is if you are in the place of the Emperor. 2 clarifiers for the Nine of Wands, please. That's a fat stack. It's only like 5. Okay, 2 clarifiers. Are both of them in here? Yeah. Okay, first clarifier for the Nine of Wands, you got the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is petty arguments, friction, tension, could be competition. Yeah. Do you want it in reverse? No? Okay. And then your further clarification for that is the Four of Swords. Sorry, baby. So the Four of Swords is all about rest and recuperation, taking time to yourself to heal. It could also be an indicator of you feeling restless, and if there is this kind of aura of friction or competition, I don't completely blame you, because nobody likes being in a tense environment that just feels shitty. Yeah. Also, please don't mind how messy my couch is. I have various hobbies and projects, and that is where I do them. Okay. Further clarification, just in case you're wondering what's happening with the shuffling. Can I get a clarifier for the Ace of Wands, please? Okay, Ace of Wands. Okay, so for the Ace of Wands, you got the Sun. So the Sun is all about joy, happiness, contentment, which is a very great thing to pull. Yeah, I mean, following your passion could lead you to happiness, which, you know, is never something to doubt. Or you could be coming into a period of happiness from following your passion. Yeah, since it is in the current position of what's happening now. Let's get a clarifier for the Three of Wands. Okay, so for the Three of Wands, you got the Strength card. So strength is all about perseverance, determination, willpower, things like that. So Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be bumps in the road and ups and downs in working on projects and things like that. And it's really important to be able to see the bigger picture and be able to move past those things and still get the thing done that you're working on. Yeah. So I feel like that could be what it is. If it's not that and it applies some different way, that is perfectly fine, but that's what I'm feeling. Can I get a clarifier for the Emperor, please? Bless me. Okay. Clarifier for the Emperor, this one. Okay, for the Emperor, you got the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is all about moving on. It's healing and moving past something. So if you are in this Emperor energy, stepping into it, and you're trying to balance things out, trying to decide like what's worth juggling and what's not, there may be things that you're letting go of and releasing. This is, of course, clarification for the Ten of Wands after that, which is burden. And to clarify, you got Death, which is all about change and letting go of things that no longer serve you, in order to progress on to the next level, in order to go towards the things that are meant for you. Yeah. So, yeah, kind of what we figured. You're letting go of some things, someone that does not serve your purpose or serve you in the long run. Let's get a clarifier for the Five of Wands. Damn, that one wants to talk, huh? We're only taking one. Sorry. One clarifier for the Five of Wands, please. Okay, for the Five of Wands, you got the Two of Swords, which is, you know, being at a crossroads and needing to make a decision. Yeah, it's pretty much just that, being at a crossroads, needing to make a decision. It could be a decision in how you react to someone if there is a fight. It could be a decision on whether you cut someone out of your life due to a fight. Yeah. Can we get a clarification for that? Four of Swords, please. Okay. Do you want it in reverse? Okay. For the Four of Swords, you got the Four of Swords again. So you really just need to take the time to relax and like vibe, just chill out. You need to realign your chakras or whatever. Ground yourself. I mean, honestly, it could be good for you to spend some time in nature. There is a beautiful mountainous scene on this card here, if it will not glare. It's also Brokeback Mountain, so maybe you just need to go on a romantic getaway with your gay lover. I think we all need to go on a romantic getaway with our gay lover, to be honest. Let's get our final clarifications. Do, 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 do. Okay. Final clarifiers. Okay. Interesting. So to wrap up and finally clarify where you're at right now, you got the Two of Cups, which is all about harmony, peace, union. Could be a relationship, could indicate soulmate type things. If you are starting out a passionate relationship with somebody, it does look like it could be something that is worthwhile and stable. Let's get a final clarifier for this Two of Pentacles situation. Okay, so for the Two of Pentacles, you got the Two of Wands, which is all about needing to decide where you're gonna go. Yeah. This Two of Cups energy, whatever, it's an option for you. You don't have to take it, and you might not. But there is a solid option, and you may have to decide between a few different people that are going to be in your vicinity at the time. Let's get a final clarifier for the Nine of Wands. So that's so. Okay. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Okay. Your final clarifier for the Nine of Wands is the Starman, or the Magician in traditional tarot, which is all about having all the tools you need in order to be able to bring about what you want. Yeah, you already know what you want. You already know what you need to do. I don't know why you're watching a reading, because it looks like you got it figured out. You'll be cutting out this person, this situation, this thing, whatever isn't serving you. I do see that. And it looks like you're going to be taking time to yourself to reinvent. And, you know, I don't see that this offer, this Two of Cups offer, is going anywhere. Honestly, it looks like you could just be more clearing the way to be able to give it somewhere to take root and grow. But that's just what I am reading. You know, if it doesn't feel like it applies to you, that is okie dokie. You can go ahead and let me know if it resonates or not down in the comments section below. I'd love to read it. If you have any criticisms or comments on how I can do better, you can also leave that down in the comments. I love making things better. So, yeah. Let's move on to Virgo. And, oh, yeah, Taurus. Hey. Yeah. I hope you have a great night, okay? Yeah. Okay, let's move on to Virgo. That's a sleepy kitty right there. She's so cute. I don't want to fuck with my camera stuff, but she is adorable. I really wish you could see her. Okay. Virgo. Virgo. What's up? Let's see. Where is Virgo right now? Okay. You got the Page of Pentacles. So it looks like you are hesitantly moving towards something, or it could be that somebody is hesitantly moving towards you. Pages are a kind of insecure, immature type of energy. Not necessarily saying that you are immature if you are in this energy, just saying that maybe you are not fully aware of everything that you're thinking or planning on, you know? There's nothing wrong with it. It's just something to be aware of. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? One of these? No? Okay. What does Virgo need to know? One of those. I see. What does Virgo need to know? Do you want reverse? Okay. what you need to know, you got the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is someone who is very like emotionally intelligent, very aware of their feelings and their reactions to their feelings and things like that. The King of Cups is someone who's very in control of their again, their emotional reactions, and also the emotional reactions that they create in other people. Yeah, again, it's a king, so kings are very in control of their domain, and therefore him being the king of emotion is someone who is very in control of the emotions of themselves and others. Could be somebody who's a water sign. It could be you coming into this energy of accepting your emotions for what they are and accepting to just feel them and ebb and flow with them. It could be somebody else coming into your life. Kind of take it however it resonates for you. Can we get a, yeah. Most likely outcome. Did I put these upside down? I did not. You want me to take that one too? Okay. Most likely outcome. You want reverse? No. Alright. So for your most likely outcome, you got the Sun. There we go. So the Sun is all about joy, contentment, and happiness. It's a lovely card to get, especially at the end of a spread. So, yeah. Let's get some clarifications on these. Two clarifiers for the Page of Pentacles, please. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Are both of them in here? Page of Pentacles. Okay, so your first clarifier for the Page of Pentacles, you got the Three of Pentacles, which is all about teamwork, friendship. It's leaning on your support group, things like that. And do you want it reversed? Okay, your final not your final clarifier, but as further clarification for the Page of Pentacles, you got the Queen of Pentacles. So the way I'm reading this is kind of, you know, starting out in this hesitant, kind of scared energy, not really sure what you're wanting to do, how you're wanting to proceed forward with this pentacle, this idea. But maybe through seeking knowledge, through people you know that are doing the same thing and are successful, or friends that you trust and things like that, you'll be able to come into this energy of more so being the Queen of Pentacles, you know, practical and self-assured and nurturing, and you know, being able to foster growth within whatever this pentacle, this idea is. Let's get two clarifiers for the King of Cups, please. Oh. Okay, are both of them in here? Okay. Okay. First clarifier for the King of Cups, you got the Strength card. So Strength is all about perseverance, determination, strength of will, things of that nature. Can we get a second clarifier, please? You want it reversed? Okay. Your second clarifier is the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is all about the building of foundations. It can also be interpreted as like a card of commitment or a marriage card. Yeah, it's celebration, can be reunion as well. So yeah, there could be some sort of reunion with maybe somebody who has this kind of King of Cups energy. They could be coming forward with that Strength card. Ooh, that Strength cup. Interesting. Yeah, they could be coming forward with a Strength card there, you know, plucking up their courage to come say what they have to say. Maybe. Let's get a couple clarifiers for that Sun card. 2 clarifiers for the Sun card, please. Okay. Your first clarifier for the Sun card, you got the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is immature communication, insecure communication as well. Not necessarily deception or deceit, just maybe not saying things necessarily the right way, or not necessarily being able to communicate the way they feel, in a way. The Page of Swords can also be a card of gossip, kind of like spying and lurking. Could be like Facebook stalking or something like that. Can we get another clarifier? Oh, okay. They said, yes, you can, and it's here. Okay. Okay. And as a further clarification for the Sun, you got the Sun card again. So there is definitely going to be a joy and happiness coming into the situation for you. Which, honestly, I love for you. That's fucking fantastic. Virgos deserve nice things. Okay. Okay. Let's get these clarifications. One for the Three of Pentacles, please. This one? Thank you. Okay, so for the Three of Pentacles, you got the Eight of Pentacles, which, okay, thanks. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles is all about doing the daily work, putting in the effort in order to make something happen, make something grow. I don't think I've ever seen the movie that's depicted on this. I know I haven't seen a lot of them that are in this deck. I just dropped the whole thing. But you can see on the card, they're like in a rehearsal or something. And you know, you can't just go from being cast in a show to being on stage performing for everyone like in a day. It takes months of preparation and learning the choreography and the lines and everything along those lines. Ugh, God, I hate that. Okay, everything along those lines and the order of that process to make something happen. So even with this this pentacle, this idea you have, whether it's for a business or something that you feel will bring you some sort of stability or something, it's not going to happen overnight, is the thing. It's going to take a lot of time, and if you have to go back to your support system over and over again and keep talking about the same thing, then you do that because it's what you need to do. And as your friends or, you know, your business partners or whatever they are, they should support you in that and be able to help talk you through things. Of course, maybe you shouldn't go around like calling people at 3 a.m., but I don't think you'd be doing that weird shit anyway. I think you'd probably know how to keep it in the realm of acceptable. And if you need more support, you shouldn't be afraid to ask for it. Let's see, can we get a clarification for the Queen of Pentacles? I really just talk a lot, don't I? It's the Libra rising, what can I say? Okay, so for the Queen of Pentacles, you got the Ten of Wands, which is all about feeling burdened, like you're holding on to something. It's also being overwhelmed. So, you know, with progressing and building upon this idea, you may feel like you're taking on a lot of stress, a lot of responsibilities. You may feel that there's a lot of things on your shoulders. Again, support group. Reach out to your support system. You know, if they are working on you with this project, maybe you should do a little bit more delegation, divvy up tasks a bit more. If it's not something like that, you know, maybe they will have better ideas to be able to give you help in this situation. You know, this is just a general reading. I can't know everything about your situation, unless it's a personal reading, because I'm pretty damn good at that. I'm a nosy bitch. But yeah, as for general, I would say reach out to your support system, because they might have some solution that you have not thought of. Okay, let's get a clarification for that Strength card. Oh, goodness. Okay. Clarification for Strength. Clarification for the Strength card, please. Strength. Okay. So for the Strength card, you got the Eight of Cups, which is all about walking away. Yeah, walking away from something. It's kind of disillusionment, leaving something in the past, which is interesting. Okay, let's get a clarifier for the Four of Wands. Okay. Four of Wands. Oh. Okay. Please. Four of Wands. Okay. So, for the Four of Wands, you got the Four of Wands again. So, again, stability, building of foundations, something like that, which makes this a little bit confusing for me, a little bit odd for me, because it looks like there is this King of Cups character in your life that may be coming forward to offer something along those lines, but there's this weird ass Eight of Cups energy, and it feels like, clarifying the Strength, it feels like they might be like picking up this strength to like leave, or like pick up this strength to speak and be like, hey, if something's not gonna happen here, I'm just gonna like dip or something, and that could lead to it. I'm not fully sure. That's definitely interesting. Yeah. God, again, my nosy bitch is acting up. I want to know what that's about. Like, tell me if you figure out if it's accurate for you. Let me know. Let's get a clarifier on the Page of Swords. Flew right on out. So for the Page of Swords, you got the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is all about miscommunication. It can be deception. You know, could also be running away from something, trying to avoid saying something. Yeah. Could be, like, seeing some kind of lie or something online, even. Or hearing something through the grapevine about someone that's not true. Yeah, you have some weird stuff here, because somehow this leads to the sun. So someone, you know, having immature, slightly dishonest communication is somehow going to bring you great joy and happiness. Very interesting. Let's get a clarification on that sun card. Okay. The sun. Okay. To clarify the sun, you got the Ace of Swords, which is all about, you know, it could be an epiphany, a new conversation, a new kind of idea you have, could be new communication with somebody. Definitely, some kind of clarity is going to be derived, though, from the situation, and that should bring you some happiness, hopefully. I hope so. Let's get our final clarifiers. Okay. Final clarification for the page. Thank you. Okay. Your final clarification for the Page of Pentacles is the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is, he's kind of like proto-emperor energy for me. He is someone who is very passionate, very creative, very exciting, very much so goes for what they want and takes it. And if they can't go for what they want and take it, they make it themselves, you know? So it could be you coming into this energy of being the King of Wands, being the proprietor, the creator of whatever it is this idea of yours is. Yeah. Which, I mean, I applaud. Good for you. Let's get a final clarifier on the King of Cups. Okay. Very interesting. Final clarifier on the King of Cups, please. Okay. Your final clarification for the King of Cups, you got the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is a very, you know, stable, practical, abundant sort of figure, someone who is very logical, but also down to earth and kind of grounded and kind, and nurturing like that, you know. Not necessarily super emotional like the King of Wands. Well, and not even the King of Wands would be super emotional, just more so expressive, less expressive for sure. Yeah. So, going from the King of Cups to the King of Pentacles, or it could be seen as a King of Pentacles expressing that emotion, embracing that King of Cups energy and expressing the emotion and communicating it. Yeah, interesting energy. Let's get a final clarifier for the Sun, pretty please. Oh, dearie me. Alrighty. Final clarifier for the Sun. Final clarifier for the Sun. Okay. So, as clarification for the Sun, you got the Seven of Cups, which is all about opportunity, having many options and avenues open to you. You know, the world is your oyster kind of vibes. You should be able to find your pearl. Yeah. Is there anything I am missing? Not that I see. I think I picked up on everything. Yeah, definitely some interesting energy. If it resonated for you, you can go ahead and leave that down in the comment section below. I would absolutely love to read it. If you have any criticisms or any ideas of how I could make my readings better, you can also leave that down in the comment section below. I love being critiqued. Yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. Thank you so very much for watching this reading, for reading this video. Thank you for watching this reading. I hope you have a great rest of your night, Virgo. And let's move on to Capricorns, my happy Cappies. Y'all are my favorite. Okay, Capricorn, let's go. So, where is Capricorn right now? Okay. So for where you're at right now, you got the Judgment card. So Judgment is all about having to make a decision. In this deck specifically, it's about awakening and, you know, kind of becoming aware of things and seeing the bigger picture. In traditional Rider-Waite, that's it. In traditional tarot, the Judgment is kind of about looking at the past and the present in order to determine what is going to happen and whether it is what you want to be involving yourself in. You know, so it looks like you'll have a decision as to what you want to do somewhere, somehow, some way. What does Capricorn need to know? Dear, that's a lot. What does Capricorn need to know? Okay. For what you need to know, you got the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is kind of an immature energy, as pages always are. It's an immature energy towards like creation and expression. You could be wanting to start a project or wanting to do something, some sort of creative outlet, and not necessarily feeling like it, like feeling yourself in it and stuff. And that's perfectly fine. Like, we all face that. I think everybody is like their own biggest critic for the most part, you know? So that's very normal, that's very natural, but you shouldn't let it hold you back from doing something if that's what you want to do. Let's get most likely outcome. Most likely outcome. Jesus Christ. Flew out. Okay, your most likely outcome, you got the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is somebody who is very logical, very practical, can come off as kind of cold, doesn't really take bullshit, will cut that right out. Yeah. A very firm in their power kind of energy. So you could be coming into this kind of energy towards, you know, the end. Moving from being that sort of insecure, immature page energy to being the selfisher, self-affirmed queen, which would be fantastic, very wonderful for you. I hope that is what happens for you. Let's get further clarifiers. bed. Okay, so let's get 2 clarifiers for the Judgment card. Okay, one of these. Oh God, that's a lot. Okay. Judgment. Okay, first card for Judgment, you got the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is a very rash, impulsive kind of energy that just goes for what they want, which is very interesting that you are in this energy currently of being sort of Knight of Wandsy, and you're going Page of Wandsy. Or maybe you're using the Knight of Wands as a sort of like compensation for the Page of Wands energy that you're feeling inside. You're projecting this. Like, I go out and I get it, and like, I'm a total fuckboy on the outside, but like, on the inside, you're like, I just like want to paint flowers and stuff. As further clarification, you got the Page. You did not get the Page. You got the Queen of Swords again. So again, we just went over what the Queen of Swords is. Definitely good seeing that you are currently in this energy. Could also be different people in your life. You could be dealing with someone who is kind of Knight of Wandsy and someone who's Queen of Swordsy. In that case, looks like, I don't know, let's get more clarifiers before we say anything like that, you know? Okay. So to clarify the Page of Wands, you got the Sun card. So the Sun is happiness, joy, and contentment. Let's get further clarification on the Page of Wands. Okay, as further clarification for the Page of Wands, you got the Chariot, which is all about moving forward on a path. It can be kind of being like tugged in 2 different directions, but having to pull those together so you can forge on straight ahead. It's also a card of victory and triumph, which is interesting. Now let's get clarification on this Queen of Swords. So for the Queen of Swords, you got the World, which is all about cycles. Yeah? No? Is that the wheel? No, the world is cycles. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you got the World, which is cycles. Could be an ending of a cycle with this Queen of Swords, and you are choosing this Knight of Wands, Page of Wands type of energy, the fiery energy. Let's get further clarifier. Jesus Christ, that is a lot of cards just coming out. Okay, and do you want this in the reverse? Yeah, you do. Okay. And as further clarification, you got the Tower in the reverse. I don't always read reversals. I do when I feel called to. This one feels right. So the Tower is about, so the Tower in reverse specifically is about kind of getting out of a sticky situation before shit hits the fan. Just to be very blunt about it. With that World and that closing out of a cycle, it looks like you'll be dipping and leaving this Queen of Swords type person behind, like right before it gets bad with them, which is good because we do not want you in that situation. We do not want you around someone who is not going to be bringing you that joy and happiness. For the Page of Wands, it could also be someone who is younger than you, especially with that Knight and the Queen of Swords being the Queen of Swords, the Knight and the Page fluctuating. It could be someone who is not only younger than this Queen of Swords, the other option, but also younger than you. Just putting that out there. Let's get further clarification before we wrap this up. Oh. Okay. I think I'm gonna eat a fruit roll-up after this. Pretty excited about it. I love fruit rolls. Let's get a clarification on the Knight of Swords. Knight of Wands, I mean, my bad. Why did I say Knight of Swords? No clue. Okay. To clarify the Knight of Wands, you got the Ten of Pentacles, which is all about legacy, foundations, it's abundance, and kind of like having that American dream almost, you know, it's having the image, the foundation, the life, you know, that you want, that everyone wants. Very interesting vibe there. Clarifier for the Queen of Swords, please. I don't vibe with those ones. Okay, so Queen of Swords. Oh. Okay, but you both fell, so Queen of Swords. Okay. Alright, so for the Queen of Swords, you got the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is a very practical, logical type of energy, very abundant. Again, definitely getting a vibe of somebody who could be older than you. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, looks pretty stable. I don't know. I mean, generally, the King of Pentacles doesn't give me off, like, bad vibes of someone who's mean, but with the card that they chose for the King of Pentacles, it definitely gives me off the vibe of somebody who's maybe more materialistic than they should be or something like that. Yeah. Let's get a clarifier on the Sun, please. Sun. Okay, to clarify the Sun, you got Justice. So Justice is, you know, kind of what it sounds like. It's the righting of wrongs. It's, it can be karma, you know, divine kind of punishment. It can also be legal situations as well. With it being with the Sun, if you are in a legal situation, definitely looks like it could be going in your favor. Let's get a clarifier for the Chariot. Whoa, that was a lot. Okie dokie. Chariot. Chariot. Okay. Your clarifier for the Chariot, you got the Lovers. So the Lovers is, again, about needing to make a choice. You know, it's a kind of choice where you have to look at your morals and your values and the type of future you want to have and make the decision based on that and not just what feels good in the moment. It can also signify a sort of faded kind of soul connection. Yeah. Can we get a clarifier on the World, please? World. All right, to clarify the world, you got the Tower. So there is definitely going to be a change, some kind of, again, with it being in reverse there afterwards, I don't feel like it is going to be a sudden change, but there is definitely going to be, or there is going to be a sudden change, and you may not be involved with this sudden change is the most correct way of phrasing that. There will be a sudden change with this Queen of Swords energy, that they are going to be going through a sudden shift. I definitely feel like you are going to be getting out of that before it is too late. Let's get the Tower reverse. Let's see what's up with that. Thank you. Tower reverse. Okay. All right, and for the Tower reverse, you got the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is all about planting the seeds and allowing them to grow and, you know, flourish. It's planting the seeds of what you want and hoping it grows, pretty much. So, you know, with the Tower in reverse, you're going to be coming out of a stressful, tense, shitty kind of situation and planting seeds for a new beginning. Final clarifier for the Judgment card. Blah, blah, blah. Why did I flip that one around? Don't know, because I'm stupid. Judgment. Okay. Alright, to clarify Judgment, you got the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. It is satisfaction, kind of getting everything you want, having your cake and eating it too. I don't know if that one's necessarily a definition for it, but I felt called to say it, so maybe it'll resonate with someone. Hiccups. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. But definitely this decision is going to lead you to where you want to be. You just have to make the choice. Let's get a final clarifier for the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, please. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Okay. For the Page of Wands, you got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is all about being in tune with spirit, being in tune with your intuition. It's kind of knowing things without having evidence or proof. So you may have this feeling that this Wands energy person is going to be coming forward, going to be offering something to you. Just know you're most likely correct. And it looks like it will be a decent offer, an offer that is deserving of you. Also, with the High Priestess, pay attention to your dreams. Dreams are really important. They help us process all the things we go through throughout the day. And they can also contain, like, things that we'll need to know for upcoming days. Oh, that's so interesting. Also, I had a dream about someone who was a Capricorn texting me the other day, and they ended up doing it. So, I mean, I feel like it could just be a message for Capricorns to pay attention to their dreams, because you could be having important stuff happening there. You're so cute. Okay, let's get a final clarifier for the Queen of Swords. Sorry, baby. Boop, boop. This one? Alright. Your final clarifier for the Queen of Swords is the Nine of Swords, which is all about being in your head, overthinking things. It's fear and anxieties. Yeah. So, whoever this Queen of Swords is, I don't think they're going to be doing too hot. I think they're going to have a major shift and some shit is going to be going down for them. but it's really not going to be your issue. It doesn't look like this Queen of Swords, sorry, it does not look like this Queen of Swords person is going to offer you really anything, is not going to offer you what you want. They are not going to come towards you. And I don't know if that's something really worth it, you know, whatever it is to you. But yeah, if that resonated, you can go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. I would absolutely love to read it. If you have any, you know, criticisms or any other comments, you can also leave that down below. I love being critiqued. Yeah, I think that's pretty much about all I have to say. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching. I really hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope you got something out of it. And I also hope that I don't die of hiccuping. I also hope that you have a great rest of your day.